In a world where buildings reach for the sky and dreams are built from the ground up, there is one name that stands out above the rest. Group 5 Construction, the premier construction company known for turning ideas into reality. With a team of skilled professionals and industry experts, Group 5 Construction has been at the forefront of innovation and efficiency in the construction industry for over a decade. From the residential developments to commercial building, no project is too big or too small for Group 5 Construction. At Group 5 Construction, we believe in more than just building structures. We believe in building relationships with our clients and communities. That's why we are committed to giving back and supporting local initiatives that make a positive impact. When you choose Group 5 Construction, you're not just getting a construction company, you're getting a partner in success. So why settle for anything less? Choose Group 5 Construction for the next project and let us help you turn your vision into reality. Group 5 Construction, building a better future one project at a time. As we go into the next slides, we will dive into the introductions and we will also dive into our experience. We want to thank you for this opportunity.
Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting our proposal covering everything from our company's history to the critical details of this project. Our company history was founded with a commitment to quality and innovation over the years. We have built a strong reputation, consistently delivering projects on time, within budget, and in a safely manner. Our company structure consists of industry experts from project managers and engineers to site supervisors and safety officers. The project scope will be focusing on deliver a residential project designed to meet both a functional and aesthetics need for the client. The specifications will include numbers of units, building sites, building codes, and unique features. Each detail has been tailored to meet the quality standards and address the client's needs effectively. Our cost estimate is based on comprehensive market research, ensuring we provide a budget-conscious solution without compromising the quality of the overall project. Our project schedule have been developed to map out the project phase from initial planning to final inspection. Safety is our top priority for us. We have implemented strict protocols to ensure all team members are trained and handle risk proactively, keeping our sites secure and incident-free. Quality is built in every step of our process. We conduct regular inspections and maintain detailed reports to ensure that each phase meets our standards and exceeds expectations. We have identified potential risks and developed strategies to mitigate them, from budgeting and timeline risk to unforeseen weather conditions. We are committed to sustainable practices, using eco-friendly materials and efficient processes. Clear communication is crucial in any project, so we will be providing regular updates and maintain an open line of communication with the client to ensure smooth project progress and address any concerns promptly. Thank you for taking your time in consideration. We are excited about the opportunity to bring your project to life. We look forward to working together. Thank you.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mickey and Minnie Mouse, having been familiarized with the contract, site layout, and conditions of work to be done, specs and plans developed by the architect by submission of the bid proposal, hereby agrees to complete the work with a schedule of 112 days for a sum total $240,331.92. The first option that Value Engineering is suggesting is, instead of using Type K copper service line, you can use a blue poly service line. This time to install the blue poly service line can be done in 2/3 of the time it takes to install Type K. Labor would cost $2,000 with the blue poly versus $3,000 with Type K. Second option that Value Engineering is suggesting is to install an 8-inch wall instead of 10-inch foundation wall. This change will not impact the schedule. Labor will stay the same. Thank you. Group 5 Construction was founded by a group of 5 ambitious freshmen at Indiana State University with a shared passion for architecture and construction. Started as a small project for their construction management class, quickly turned into a successful business venture that would change their lives forever. The group of friends, consisting of Jacqueline, Quinn, Daniel, Damien, Brian, and Zachary, had always dreamed of starting their own construction company. They were all studying construction management at the university and shared a love for designing and building things with their own hands. It was during a late night study session that the idea for Group 5 Construction was born. At first, the group struggled to find their footing in the competitive world of construction. They took on small projects like building decks, fences for neighbors to gain experience and build their reputation. It wasn't easy, but they were determined to make their dream a reality. As word of mouth spread about their exceptional work ethic and attention to detail, Group 5 Construction began to attract bigger projects. They were soon hired to build custom homes for clients in the surrounding neighborhoods. The group worked tirelessly, pouring their blood, sweat, and tears into each project, ensuring that every detail was perfect. Their hard work paid off, and before they knew it, Group 5 Construction had become one of the most sought-after residential construction companies in the area. Please take a look at our previous projects, the Midtown Pebble and the Common. These are the most similar to your build and represent a similar price point with similar finishes. If you have any questions, please let the team know.
I will be walking you through our financial overview of our projects. We have prepared detailed financial statements for each of our major projects. This will give you a comprehensive look at the revenue, expenses, and profits across various scales of investment. Starting with our $2 million project, the Venture and Study. Both projects are performed very well with a strong revenue generation and carefully managed expenses, leading to solid profits to our company. We also have the $1 million project, the Pebble and the Common. While these are smaller in scale, this project maintains profitability, demonstrating our efficiency in managing larger budget ventures effectively. Lastly, but not less important, our $3 million project, the Vest. This flagship project showcases our ability to handle larger and more complex operations while delivering consistent financial returns. We are confident that we can manage this project the best way as possible. That's why we have our team assembled and ready to submit the bid. If we turn to our balance sheet, we can see how our financial position is very strong. Our cash position remains strong, allowing us the flexibility to manage day-to-day operations. We have optimized our inventory levels to minimize holding costs while ensuring ability for ongoing projects. In terms of equity and liabilities, our accounts payable remain stable, reflecting efficient payment cycles in good relationship with suppliers. Our common stocks reflect a strong investor confidence while retaining earnings, demonstrating consistency, profitability over time. Thank you for your attention. This financial summary highlights our dedication to sound fiscal management and strategic growth. Thank you. These financial statements present the financial position and performance of our construction company. They provide an overview of our revenue, expenses, assets, and liabilities, and the equity of the specific period, which is the current year. Our aim is to offer a transparent account of our financial activities, demonstrating our commitment to the fiscal responsibility and operation efficiency. Through these statements, the stakeholders, the new home buyers, can assess our profitability, liquidity, and overall financial health.
The Group 5 leadership structure is as follows. The President, Florence Davis. Area Manager, Jacob Fury. Project Lead Superintendent, Brian. Project Manager, Daniel. Safety Manager, Quinn. Project Engineer, Damien. Project Scheduler, Quinn. Cost Estimator, Jacqueline. Value Engineering, Zach.
We will now look at the project schedule. After meeting with Mickey and Minnie Mouse, they set a max duration of 105 days. Looking here at the project schedule, we have a total duration of 101 days. This being broken down to excavating and concrete taking 9 days. The concrete will need 4 days to cure to strength so framing can begin. Framing and steel will take 6 weeks to complete. Masonry will take 4.5 weeks to complete, but overlaps with framing. Doors and windows will then take 1.5 weeks to complete. This will commence as soon as the openings are framed. Gutters, fascia, and roofing will be 2.25 weeks. Once the roof framing is finished, the roofing will begin while the fascia is being framed. Flooring and interior finishes will be completed after 4.5 weeks and will start as soon as the exterior is sheeted. There will be a 2-week period of punchless. The first floor will be ready first, so there will be an overlap while the upstairs gets finished. Here shown on the slide is the alternate schedule for the garage additions. This will take an additional 4 days. This time is being added for an extra day of concrete prep, some framing, and roofing as well. Looking at our site logistics plan, in the light blue area, you will see a temporary gravel drive where we will offer parking for site personnel and an area for delivery drivers to pull up and drop materials off. In the dark blue is our material laydown area. This is where our trusses will be stored, and we will also, when concrete is being poured, have concrete dumpsters and washout areas here. On the north end of the site, by the top of the gravel drive, that's where our dumpster staging will be. Marked with the red arrows, you can see our fire extinguishers. We will have one in the garage, one in the main level living room, and one in the basement. Also in the basement is the tornado shelter area. Living in the Midwest, the area is prone to tornadoes, so we will shelter in that corner where there's no window well openings. The northwest end of the property will be for where the dewatering takes place. We will pump any excess water in the basement area back to that, as it is the lowland of the property. Directly south of that is where our septic field is going to be. We will have to dig that out after our basement is done because our excavator needs to be in that area at that time. And then by the front walkway will be our 2 porta potties for all site personnel to use.
On this slide, we're looking at the conformed drawings. Clarifications and changes during the bid process as a result of the RFI submitted throughout the project. This process ensures that all team members have access to the most current and accurate project requirements. RFI number 9 clarified foundation reinforcement requirements and anchor bolt placement, as well as specifics about the expansion joint material and layout. This level of detail helps ensure structural integrity and alignment with design intentions. These updates demonstrate our organized process for tracking and incorporating changes into our drawings, ensuring we remain aligned with both the design specifications and any adjustments along the way. This slide, which covers the conformed specifications, where we've also included updates from RFIs to keep project details and material requirements precise and consistent. Each specification modification helps eliminate ambiguity and ensures that divisions meet project performance and durability standards. For example, RFI number 6 requested that septic tanks be specified as double compartment with a 900-gallon capacity. This clarification ensures that the septic system meets both local regulations and the specific needs of this project. We've also documented allowances for major appliances and fixtures, such as light fixtures, finished carpentry, water heaters, and the septic system. These allowances provide a base assumption for cost and specifications. Adjustments if the owner requests changes. For example, if they decide to upgrade a water heater or adjust fixture types, these allowances give us a framework to manage those changes smoothly.
The projected cost estimate for the base bid would be a total of $229,133.90. This would include the permits, fees, demolition, site work, architectural, engineering, and utility connections. In coordination with the homeowners, the permits and fees would not exceed the total of $7,000. The demolition would include the excavation of the backfill for a total of $4,737. The site work would be a total of $43,381.95, and this would include the concrete footings and walls, rebar, slabs, anchor bolts, waterproofing, and termite protection. The architectural and engineering portion of the project would estimate to be $165,114.95, which would include the framing of the floors, walls, and the roof, installation, drywall, masonry, doors, windows, gutters, fascia, roofing materials, flooring, interior finishes, and the concrete walk and driveways. The utility connections would run about $8,900 for the water and gas lines to be ran from the street. As for the projected cost estimate for the alternate add-ons, the total would be $240,331.92, which is a difference of $11,198.02. The alternate add-ons would include the following modifications to the garage, which would include changing from a 2-car to a 3-car garage with the addition of a deck. Some of the breakdowns for the pricing for architectural and engineering, the additional cost would be $9,656.02, which again would be adding on the additional garage door and the deck. Some of the additional materials and labor needed for the expansion would be drywall, masonry and brick, an additional garage door, gutters, downspout, fascia, soffit, shingles, roofing underlayment, and expansion joints. For the site work, it would be an additional $1,442. This would include the basement garage slab, rebar for the wall, waterproofing. And for demolition, it would be an additional $100, which would be for the excavation and backfill. For the client billing schedule, we will be using phased invoicing structure, dividing the billing into 6 installments that align with the key project milestones. This phased approach helps the client manage cash flow and ensures payments are made in alignment with the work progress. Starting with the initial deposit of $2,500 at contract signing, the billing continues on a monthly basis with its structured payments due from May to August. As shown in the table, the major installments are May 6th for $77,400, June 6th for $87,900, July 6th for $37,200, August 6th for $34,300. Finally, after the project closeout, a small final payment of $1,031.92 will be billed to ensure that the financial aspects of the project are concluded.
Value engineering is a systematic approach aimed at improving the value of a project by optimizing its functions while reducing costs. It focuses on enhancing performance and quality while minimizing unnecessary expenses. In the context of construction and infrastructure development, there are 2 specific options for value engineering. In this project, these options are waterline material replacement and foundation wall thickness adjustments. The first option involves assessing and potentially replacing the copper waterline material with a more cost-effective and durable alternative. That alternative is blue poly. By selecting this material, it offers better longevity, lower maintenance costs, and lower project costs. The material cost difference from type K copper to blue poly will go from $3,150 to $2,013.50. The reason the cost difference is because for the linear foot, it drops from $5 to 45 cents. The schedule impact for switching these 2 materials, the time to install a blue poly service line can be done in 2/3 of the time it takes to install type K copper service line. This makes the price drop from $3,000 to $2,000. This second option of value engineering evaluates the thickness of the foundation wall to determine if it can be optimized without compromising the structural integrity of the building. By using the same construction techniques as a thicker foundation wall, the foundation wall can be reduced, therefore decreasing the amount of concrete required. This would ultimately lower the project cost while maintaining safety and stability. The foundation wall would be reduced from a 10-inch foundation wall to an 8-inch foundation wall. Per the 2015 International Residential Code, an 8-inch wall can easily support a house at this size. This does not sound like a huge change, but it can save quite a bit of money from materials. Material cost difference from a 10-inch to an 8-inch wall is $12,360 versus $10,760. The schedule impact will not change because it takes the same process no matter the size of the foundation wall. You are merely losing $1,600 by using a 10-inch wall. That's not even needed. That money could be used for a lot of needed options during the project.
When it comes to safety, Group 5 construction goes above and beyond. Our EMR rating has improved 0.20 in the past 3 years after our implementation of our site safety plan. The industry standard EMR is 1, and we have consistently exceeded that the past 5 years. In a case of serious injury, please call 911 immediately. The location of the job site is 1525 South 7th Street, Terre Haute, Indiana 47802. The nearest hospital for an emergency room is the Terre Haute Regional Hospital located 3901 South 7th Street in Terre Haute, Indiana 47802. This is shown on the left side of the slide. If you are in need of quick care services, if you are sick, or if you have a small cut where you need stitches, please go to the Union Health Convenient Care located 221 South 6th Street, Terre Haute, Indiana 47807. In case of injury, report to the superintendent. Superintendent is to then contact the PM, which is Daniel Hudson, and the safety manager, which is Quinn Cosgrove. The site superintendent will be Brian Rebellion. The safety manager will then perform an investigation as to how the injury occurred and will file a report after injury. Immediately after injury, a drug test is required within 24 hours. On this slide is Group 5 Construction Safety Plan. Our first order of business is personal protective equipment. We will ensure all workers are wearing appropriate PPE. Our job requires hard hats, steel-toe boots, and safety glasses at all times. Gloves must be worn when material handling, and hearing protection when working around noises above 85 decibels. Group 5 Construction will give a warning with the first violation. The individual will be sent home in the second violation, and the third violation you'll be permanently kicked off the job site. Next, we will have fall protection. We will have guardrails once the second floor framing is up, as we will be working above a 6-foot area, which Group 5 construction requires either fall protection harnesses or guardrails when working at 6 feet or above. We will also have D-rings installed on the roof, so there's proper tie-off points. Next, we will talk about electrical safety. Our electrical safety, we will verify that all electrical installations are performed by qualified electricians. We will use GFCIs to ensure all electrical tools and equipment are properly maintained. Using the lockout tagout method, we will make sure all electrical connections are not hot while being worked on. Next, we have fire safety. We have installed fire extinguishers around the site, and we will ensure workers are trained in their use. Keep flammable materials away from ignition sources and ensure clear access to fire exits. We will have exit plans posted throughout the house. Next is our emergency action plan, as we talked about before. This is our air horn system that we use. Fire is 1 air horn, natural disaster is 2, and 3 is an active threat. Next, we will move on to noise control. Group 5 construction will follow all noise ordinances in the area. This project is to run from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday, to comply with these ordinances. Next, we have chemical safety. We will supply SDS sheets, and we will be requesting from the project manager of each subcontractor their hazardous materials that will be on site. This will be readily available to any personnel that is working on the site. Next, we have cleanliness. We will maintain a clean and organized work site. We will remove debris and waste regularly to prevent tripping hazards and maintain a safe working environment. Every Friday, we will dedicate the second half of the day to cleaning the site, so that way every week we start with a fresh area. Next, we move to training and supervision. We will provide regular safety training and ensure that supervisors are actively monitoring and enforcing safety practices. We encourage a culture of safety and open communication about hazards. Group 5 construction will have a site orientation safety plan given to every new tradesman that enters this site. This will ensure that all personnel are aware of Group 5 construction safety policy. Next, we have material handling. We will implement safe procedures for lifting and transporting materials, use mechanical aids where possible, and train workers on proper lifting techniques to prevent injuries. The PPE mentioned above, like the gloves, should be worn to prevent injury. Finally, we have site logistics and ventilation. As we showed above was our site logistics plan. This will allow for a clean and functional job site. This way the concrete trucks can back in, wash out without there causing traffic jams, and this will keep workers in a safe area. Finally, if there's any cutting or any potential dust hazards going on in the basement, we will have a HEPA vacuum machine to push any dust or hazardous air out of the building to keep our workers safe.
On behalf of Group 5 Construction, we want to convey our sincere appreciation for giving us the opportunity to bid on your recent construction project. It is an honor to be considered as a potential partner for your project, and we are grateful for the trust you have placed in our team. We understand the importance of selecting the right construction company for your needs, and we are committed to demonstrating why Group 5 Construction is the ideal choice for your project. Our team has worked diligently to prepare a comprehensive and competitive bid that reflects our expertise, commitment to quality, and dedication to meeting your project requirements. We have carefully considered all aspects of the project scope, budget, timeline to ensure that our bid aligns with your vision and expectations. We believe that our proposal showcased the value that Group 5 Construction can bring to your project and demonstrate our capabilities in delivering outstanding results. At Group 5 Construction, we take pride in our reputation for excellence, integrity, and professionalism. We are committed to providing our clients with the highest quality workmanship, exceptional service, and on-time completion of our projects. Our team is comprised of experienced professionals who are passionate about their work and dedicated to exceeding client expectations. We see every project as an opportunity to showcase our skills and deliver a finished product that our clients can be proud of. We are excited about the possibility of working together on this project and look forward to the opportunity to demonstrate the benefits of partnering with Group 5 Construction. We are confident that our bid represents the best value for your investment and that our team has the expertise and resources to successfully complete your project to your satisfaction. Thank you once again for considering us for this opportunity. If you have any questions or require additional information, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you once again.